Welcome back to another episode of the Experts in Fire podcast. I'm your host, Mike Vennard, and with me today is Randy Mowry. Today's episode is how to extend your patio season. Let's get into it. Hey, Randy, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing great. How are you this morning, Mike?
I am loving life. I got no other way to say it, man. It's just the middle of summer right now. I know by the time this episode drops, it will be, well, for us here in Michigan, getting close to the end of summer, but for the rest of the country, you guys will still be enjoying summer. So I'm just enjoying late nights and early mornings and sunshine all around. And hey, but you know what? It's patio season, even in August, and it's a part of what we wanted to do was just get together because I feel like so many times folks have already said, well, I didn't get the patio done in the spring, so I'm not going to do anything to it here in the fall. But that's just not true. Let's do some math, right? And let's look at how much time you'll get to enjoy. And this episode should drop here in the front of August. So you'll still get August, September, and for us up here, you'll get into October, all the way to Halloween on your patio. I mean, if that's the case for us all the way up here, you drive 4 or 5 hours south of us, you're getting into November. And then winter, holidays especially, December, January. But then some folks get back out into their patio in February, and then others are in March for sure. So you're really going to gain a couple months here. But more importantly, Randy, rather than wait for the work to get done in the spring, get it done now. So when the spring comes, all you got to do is listen to one of our episodes about getting everything back up and running, and you're rocking and rolling.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, just getting prepared for it. Though some of these projects may have already started, and they're just trying to get them finished up to get their finished materials on site. We're not really sure when certain products where lead times may be. And it's more of the planning part of it as well for that extended season. Because, as you mentioned, a lot of folks are going to get a lot longer time outside than we are. And they may be looking for different styles of products because they're thinking about their builds. And maybe they want to run it into November and December. That might depend on how they actually build their structures outside.
It always reminds me of our fourth quarter. We sell a ton of fireplaces and gas log sets. And it's because most people are going, man, it's chilly. I want to put a fireplace in. Or it's sometimes it's just too late. And for me, I know for you as well, Randy, as a sales rep, I was always trying to get people to think about doing it before they needed it. And right now, what's exciting about the patio is you can do it with the intent of, hey, this will be ready by spring or for the spring, but you're also going to extend the amount of time that you get to use it. You put a fireplace in July, you're not using it in July, in your house. But when it comes to the patio, you can really extend the amount of time you get to spend outside, which, that is my joy. I come home, I do my thing, but I love to go out, play some basketball with my daughter, and then just sit around the fire. I want to enjoy being outside because as you work every day, you're sitting inside. To all our landscape pros out there, they're outside all the time. Kind of jealous, but I got to tell you, 9 pallets of patio block in my backyard. I'm not looking forward to huffing it around. So respect to all of them and the work that they do. Appreciate you guys and everything you do. So Randy and I took some notes here. We're just going to run through some things that you can do to extend the patio season wherever you may live in the country. What can folks do to extend their patio season? I'm not talking about building the whole patio like I am, but I'm talking about what are some things that they could say, man, I really want to stay outside longer. What's the first thing you would suggest for them?
The most common one for someone that's just going to be adding to their existing patio is going to be some source of heat to heat them up in a space. So it's usually going to lean towards a patio heater of some type, Mike. And that could be whether it's gas or electric.
Yeah, that would need to be the thing that they would assess, huh? Do they have electricity out there to run it, or do they have gas to be able to run it? And then you also have the option of portables, I guess, as well, huh?
Correct. As far as like the electric and the gas, you're going to have the wall mount versions and the stand up versions. Then you get your freestanding versions. If it's a propane, for example, like you see all over a lot of restaurants, hotels that conceal the propane tank. It opens up a conversation of the patio itself. You know, there's questions on what does the patio consist of? Is it in Michigan, we call it like Four Seasons room, where it has screens all the way around all four sides. Maybe it has storm windows that pull up and close. So there's going to be some questions that we have to go through and determine the best fit, the safest fit. When folks are calling, they want to extend it, they're typically first thing they're asking is about the patio heaters and what they can or cannot use.
Especially what we see around here. You go to restaurants down on the water, and typically the breeze is stronger, and they have a lot of the stand-up type patio heaters just because they want to pull them in during the inclement weather. I got to tell you, I just wanted to say inclement. That's fun.
That's the word of the day.
Inclement weather. But you're right. It's funny, even sitting on a patio where you're close to that patio heater, you gather a little bit of the heat, and it feels better. It's definitely warmer to sit out there. So what's another way that folks could try and warm up?
We've been seeing a lot of, because of the construction on patios these days, and it doesn't have to be new constructions, new builds, or anything like that, because they can be retrofitted to the installation. But we have been seeing a lot of folks doing outdoor fireplaces, Mike. And there's a number of different options when it comes to fireplaces. And they're going to be gas, whether it's natural gas or propane. It's more about the installation, kind of going back to the patio heaters. There's going to be some that are designed for open air space. If you are having this Four Seasons room built, already have a pre-existing one. So there are outdoor gas fireplaces that have specifics for their installation. So, but we've been seeing a lot of those as well, which has been pretty nice. There's a lot of nice ones out these days. They're a lot different than, even like 10 years ago, where it's just very few. We have so many nice manufacturers that are making great product.
Randy, I'm glad you said that. 10 years ago, when I started selling product, we sold a lot of fireplaces, and it was like all of a sudden we had this boom for indoor gas fireplaces. But then the outdoor during the spring season started to catch up. And it feels like a lot of people who have had patios are doing exactly what you said. They're turning them into Four Season rooms. And now they have a beautiful space that's actually a part of the living space with a roof overhead and the walls, lots of windows, so they can be looking outside, but not necessarily have to be outside, right?
Exactly, yes.
There are a lot of good options for outdoor fireplaces, both under overhangs, pergolas, as well as freestanding outside by themselves or built into a wall. A lot of cool stuff there. You have fire-related questions, and we have answers. You can email us your questions at podcast@woodlanddirect.com or give us a call at 586-221-3638. We would love to be able to answer them right here on the Experts in Fire podcast.
I don't want to leave out wood burners, wood burning fireplaces, because we still do a lot of the outdoor wood burning fireplaces. There's a lot of different sizes that are available. They all have their place. There might be certain areas of the country that maybe they have a no burn law and they can't use a wood burning. And so that's what, we see this huge influx of the gas units over the years. So, but yeah, we don't want to leave the wood burners out, because I know we have a lot of wood burning guys and gals that want that wood burning fireplace.
Absolutely. No, that's a great point. That is a great point. So we've got patio heaters, we've got fireplaces. What else can we do to help extend that patio season? Is there something else we can use?
Yeah, absolutely. We can go into the fire pits, like the Tondo Fire Pit. There again, we're going to talk about safety, of course, as far as the placement goes. And it's not something that we're going to put into a Four Seasons room, because they are gas. It's an open flame. These are going to be more designed for that open patio. We have plenty of airflow. Now, depending on if somebody's putting an overhang, there might be some clearance to combustibles of that ceiling height to work with if we have open walls. But the Tondo Fire Pit's a great option. What's nice about the Tondo Fire Pit and putting it in, for these patios, it's a 2-piece system. It's lightweight to move around. My wife and myself, I can take the 2 pieces apart, carry it, put it in the garage, store it with the patio furniture. Just really easy to move around. Propane or natural gas. Hard pipe, whether you're hard piping your propane or you're using a portable tank. We have Tondo propane tank enclosures that match the colors and the design. So it's a great option. You're going to have some size choices there, several different color choices. But the Tondo is definitely a good choice. It's going to add the warmth, the comfort feel, and, just a really nice looking fire pit to that patio.
Yeah, that is, available in 30, 36, and 48 inches. And a little surprise here for everyone who's listening. Soon to come 60-inch Tondo as well. So much larger piece. To me, I like patio heating. I do. It's nice to sit under, especially on a cold night. But I'm the type of guy who likes to kind of walk around my heating. So if you're talking, I'm out on the patio, I want to get up. I want to stand by it. I want to flip over and, cook the backside for a little bit and then flip back over. And
right.
And just that's at least my experience of being outside around fire pits and that type of stuff. That's what I enjoy doing, so that is the way I like to warm up. And the Tondo Fire Pit does also ship via FedEx ground. So one of the benefits there is it'll get on a truck typically same day, and it'll be rolling down the highway via FedEx ground. That's for the 30 and the 36. The 48 and the 60, of course, will be coming on a pallet. But it does come in 2 boxes, so it's easy to handle and get into the backyard wherever you're looking to put it. So, yeah, fire pits, man. And you know what? We have a lot of options for fire pits as well.
Tons of options. And we don't want to leave out the wood burning for an open area.
Yeah.
For those folks that do want to brave that weather and just get out from any kind of, maybe they're sitting under their patio overhang with their patio heaters, but they do want to have a fire pit and they just want to be able to sit around a fire when it is a little cooler. We have a ton of wood burning fire pits and all the way up to like 72 inches. And then we can build custom for this, the steel versions as well. So
now those can't go under the pergola. They have to be outside of the pergola.
No, nothing overhead. We don't want any trees overhead on those. No combustibles by them because it's wood burning, a lot of heat. You're going to have, you're going to have sparks coming off of it, things of that nature. So those are strictly for a wide open space.
So, Randy, extending the patio season, it's pretty easy to get some heat onto your patio between patio heaters, fireplaces, fire pits, the opportunity to get some fire out there so that you can just enjoy being outside. To me, it's about friends, it's about family, it's about being able to hang out, the opportunity to stand around the fire, to have that heat coming from a patio heater just allows you the experience of being outside on the patio, having an amazing experience around fire for everyone. That's what we're all about. Randy, is there anything else you wanted to talk to our listeners about here today?
No, I don't think so. I think we've covered it all. However they want to increase that space out there, we have something for them.
Lots of options in our warehouse that'll ship quickly. If you need something, if you're a pro and you say, hey, I need an answer, I've got a situation here that I'm trying to figure out, give us a call. We'd love to walk through it with you. If you're a homeowner saying, man, I just want to put one of those Tondos in with a propane tank, give us a call. We can help you out with that as well. Walk through the colors with you and make sure it's going to fit your decor. And that's what we're here to do. We're here to help, and we've set up our company so that we can help in every situation possible, whether you're a pro or whether you're a homeowner. And I know I've talked to a lot of homeowners just about color, and that one is tough. I say it's tough because anytime you're looking at a picture, it can look one way.
Right.
So we do have color samples available that we can send out to you so you can check it out right there in your backyard and see which one's going to work best for you. Well, Randy, as usual, man, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here with us and taking time out of your day to do this, brother.
Oh, my pleasure. My pleasure. This is always great, trying to get the best information to folks out there so they get their projects the way they want them. We're here to help with that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And thank all of you for listening. If there's anything that we can do to help you, please don't hesitate to give us a call. We have several ways for you to reach out to us. If there's something you want to hear us talk about, let us know, and we'll take care of that as well, and get that information out to you. And until next time, Randy, as always, brother, I appreciate you, man. Thank you for being here. Thank you for taking the time out and hanging out with us. Join us next time for Barbecue Grills, conventional versus infrared burners. We'll see you then.